The LSU football team had some not so great news come out yesterday about quarterback Myles Brennan. And as Coach O put it yesterday in talking about the injury, it is a severe injury and it's going to require surgery. And Brody Miller had a longer article from the Athletic talking about the injury. And I still don't know exactly what happened or what went on, but I'll link that article below if you're interested in that. And we hope Myles Brennan can recover fast and speedy recovery and he can be able to come back and play in 2021 because it just sucks. It's gut wrenching. Hate to hear that, especially with everything he's battled and been through at LSU and all the injuries. So I mean, I really hope he is able to bounce back and get healthy because that sucks. But I don't want to spend too much time on it because I don't know the details and the specifics. I'll let the reporters kind of report about it. But I will link the Athletic article below if you've missed it or if you haven't read much about it yet because it gives us a little details as we're still waiting for more details to come out. But I think it's safe to go ahead and probably say that Max Johnson will be the guy starting off in 2021 and he'll get the start against UCLA. I think it's safe to say. Now if reports come out and change, maybe I'll take on this video, but for the sake of the video, I'm just going to talk about some Max Johnson and what he brings to the table and kind of do a film breakdown on him and what we can expect from him as the LSU quarterback. But before we do that, I just want to encourage you to consider subscribing to our YouTube channel if you like any quarterback related content. As long as it's related to the quarterback position, it is fair game here. And again, I just want to say it sucks about Myles Brennan and we hate to hear that. And being a kind of an LSU guy myself, it sucks even more. But I think hopefully he'll battle back and bounce back and be able to come back out at some point this year. So with that said, let's talk about Max Johnson a little bit. And he's someone that we've talked about several times on this channel, but it was more about the competition. It was more comparing the quarterbacks. It used to be 3 and then 2, and now just talking about him. So it used to be kind of competition talk. Now let's talk about Max Johnson, what we can expect from him, the LSU offense, because I think he's a very talented guy. And any article you've read or have looked at about him talked about his ability to process defense, has a very high football IQ. So in the film against Florida, we're going to break down the Florida film and go through the majority of the game. I picked out about 9 or 10 plays. I think do a good job kind of demonstrating what he does well. But we're going to look at him processing defense, his ability to read defense, and notice the pre-snap read to post-snap read. That's kind of where the read and processing really takes place. So notice his ability to do that and make the right read. And then we're going to notice his ability to kind of go through his progressions and go through his reads, come to his third, fourth guy and make plays. And then we're also going to look at his ability to make some big-time plays towards the end in the fourth quarter. He had some big-time throws that without those throws, LSU probably doesn't win that game against Florida. And then we're also going to see his ability to use his legs. So his biggest thing he brings to the table are his ability to process defenses, his high football IQ, and his athleticism. This is that kind of football savvy that whenever you talk to people about Max Johnson, that's what kind of what they talk about is his football IQ and his football savvy. So we're going to look at that on film, what that kind of looks like, and then we'll kind of break it down a little bit more during that film. Then I'll catch you on the back side of the video. So here's a good dig route that you're going to see Johnson kind of complete down middle of the field. The guy gets open, but it's not Johnson's initial reads. It's actually a backside route. So if we're watching initially, he's looking this way here, right? Like this is his read side that he's looking at. This is just a backside. So the receiver has to come into the vision of Johnson. Good job up front by LSU. Johnson comes up, steps in, comes back to the backside route, sees that there's a throwing lane there, is able to throw a good ball there. So good deep dig route, good completion there. But what I take away from this play is going through his reads, especially being his first start, going through his progression. So again, we'll see here, looks to this side of the field first, comes up, nothing there, steps up, gets back to the backside, throws a good strike down the middle for a first down. Here's a quick slant, pick about 10 yards here, and again, something that looks simple, but it's a good decisive read that Johnson makes, and just a good assertive throw, which I want to kind of break down real quick. Watch when he throws that ball. Watch when the ball is out. The ball is coming out now. He sees that we got man defense here, so inside guy taking the tight end or the back, I forget which one, and then of course the corner taking the slant here. But the ball is already coming out here as he sees this DB is getting out of the way. So just a good design play, yeah, but a good job of Johnson reading the ball, or reading the defense right there. So here's a great example of what we mean whenever we say Max Johnson able to process defenses, very good pre-snap and post-snap, right? He's got a quick mind, good high football IQ. Looks simple there, but let's look at why he's able to make that completion, because it's actually a bit more complex. Now, yes, just a quick slant that we have to this inside slot receiver, or we call him an outside slot receiver technically. Looks like we got a rusher off the edge. He comes into here. The safety comes down, so it takes away the tight end there, and then the DB, or the strong safety, or if we call him inside corner, whatever you want to call him, is about 8-ish yards off the line of scrimmage. Kind of no-brainer there. Good read by Max Johnson. Gets it to his guy quick and able to pick up a first down there. Big play. But that's a good example of being able to process defenses where it looks like he's coming, but he goes down, Safety also comes down here, and he throws it right behind where the safety was. Good job by Johnson there. So here's about a 5-yard touchdown pass from Johnson. Just a good example of his accuracy and just throwing it to space. Steps up in the pocket, sees number 10 coming here. You got backers dropping down here. He's able just to throw it to space for a good touchdown here. Pretty decent coverage there, but just a really good, accurate ball. Nice touch on the ball as well. Good decision, but also a very good, talented throw. We'll watch it from this point of view as well. Good little half roll here. Sets up in the pocket. So right now he sees there's space over here. It's going to have to be a good throw, which he makes. Get some touch on the ball over the DB for a touchdown. So here's in the big-time fourth quarter throw from Max Johnson here. We're going to see him take a hit in the pocket, stands in the pocket, takes a hit, delivers a ball down. That ends up being a big-time play. Delivers a ball down towards the sideline. But let's look at the throw real quick. So I want to look at the hit that he takes. That's the impressive part. Big-time throw here to the left side of the field. Steps up, taking a hit right there. Boom. Good job to be able to complete the ball. Just a big-time throw in the fourth quarter. So this was a big-time throw from Johnson at this point in the game. Fourth quarter, LSU is down by, I believe, 4 at this point in the game. That was a deep ball. Just moves in the pocket, steps up. Good job finding the matchup he wants. Great catch, too, down the field. Big-time throw by Johnson there. Here's Johnson again showing his ability as a runner. Good QB draw here. I do not think Florida expected him to be this good of a runner here, so good QB draw. You can tell we got the guys, the big old lineman past the line of scrimmage here. Takes off, able to pick up a first down, use his legs about 15-ish yards right there. We'll watch the behind the center angle as well. Just another good example of showing his ability as a runner, which of course LSU fans know, but for anyone that is not familiar, you'll see Max Johnson take off smartly and decisively this season. So here's another RPO, Max Johnson running, and just imagine the creativity you can have in some different plays with the ability to make plays like this. Receiver stays, DB comes in, good quick throw over there. Picks up, 8, 9, maybe even 10 yards for a first down there. So we'll watch the behind the center angle as well. But I expect some creativity and, some flexibility in the offensive play calling. Corner dives in, able to throw a ball out there for a good completion. So here's a quick zone read from Max Johnson. You're going to see the ability to get outside here. And I want you to watch this backer here because this is the guy who's technically on Max Johnson. And Max Johnson has enough speed to get to the edge and pick up a good gain here. So he's watching. Able to beat him down to the sideline there. We'll watch the behind the center angle as well so you can kind of get a decent view of things. But I think we'll see Johnson. I think the offense will be designed not around his legs, but it will definitely be a part of his game here at LSU in 2021. So again, just a few plays that I think demonstrate what we could potentially see and what we probably will see come out of the LSU offense in 2021. I think we'll see his legs used a bit more. I think that adds an element that the defense has to prepare for, which we saw in a few of those clips against Florida. But then when you couple that with his high football IQ, his ability to process defenses pre-snap and post-snap, I think it's going to make him really hard to prepare for, and that's going to give the LSU offense an edge against a lot of these defenses, even the SEC. But again, I just want to reiterate that we want Myles Brennan to have a quick recovery. Hope he's back out in 2021. And I'll link those articles below so you can kind of keep up with what is going on in that situation. Because again, I don't want to spend too much time speculating because I just don't know. But again, if you like this video, please consider subscribing, like the video, comment below. Let us know your thoughts on Max Johnson. How do you think he'll be at LSU as the starting quarterback, kind of opening up at least, and kind of just let us know below in the comments. We'll see you next time in our next quarterback related video.